Once again, my name is Greg Young, and I'm coming to you live one more time from Davenport, Florida, with my morning live wake ups this morning. And this morning, I'm going to talk about a topic that is very hard for us to do at a lot of times due to situations that happen in life, and that's staying committed to the task at hand. At any point in time in our lives, we're faced with different challenges and different things go on in our life. And when we're set on, performing something or doing something or staying committed to doing a task at hand, a lot of times it gets challenging because of the simple fact that we go through all these different things in life. We go through ups and downs. We go through setbacks. We go through disappointments. We go through discouragements, and all those different things happen in life. And that a lot of times it allows us to lose our commitment to the task at hand. And what I mean by that, we're not as committed to it when we first started out, because something happens and then that changes your belief level because you're not getting the success that you want out of, whatever you're trying to do at hand. And so therefore you lose your commitment. But this is what I'm saying to you this morning in my morning life wake ups, is that we have to stay committed to the task at hand if we want to complete the task at hand, and if we want the success out of the thing that we're committed to, that we're trying to accomplish. Because one of the hardest things in life is to commit ourselves to something, to accomplishing something, when we don't really, have the willpower, have the courage, have the confidence. We don't believe in ourselves that we can stay committed, because, we haven't been one of those people that has been good at being committed to completing tasks and stuff like that. So this is what I'm saying to you. We have to stay committed to the task at hand in order to be able to perform the task at hand and get to the next level in life and whatever we're trying to achieve. If we're trying to achieve another level in life financially, and it requires staying committed to whatever you're doing that you have invested in to create that next level of life in your financial situation, you have to realize that no matter how hard things get, no matter how much you feel like you want to lose that commitment that you have to being committed to achieving that particular task at hand that you're setting out to achieve, you got to always believe in yourself that no matter what, I'm going to achieve this. I'm not going to allow what people say. I'm not going to allow what people do. And I'm going to stay committed to the task at hand. But a lot of times it's really not that easy. It seems easy, but a lot of times it's hard and it's challenging. And I'll tell you why it's hard and it's challenging, because a lot of times when people make a commitment to commit to a task at hand to be successful in something, and once they start to do that commitment and they start out, and when they start out and everything is going well, then they can stay committed. But one of the hardest times to staying committed is when everything is not going well, and when it seems like everything is going wrong. And now you lose your self-confidence within yourself to stay committed to the task at hand. But you have to realize, if you stay committed to the task at hand and you believe in yourself and have your self-perseverance and your self-confidence and your self-belief within yourself, it will allow you to stay committed to the task at hand that you're setting out to perform. So therefore you can perform that task and you can get whatever it is that you want from that particular task at hand that you're trying to perform. But the thing is that you have to realize that it's all up in here. It plays a big major part in the way you think. Your thinking pattern process allows you to stay committed to the task at hand. If you have a weak-minded thinking pattern process, then it's going to be hard for you to discipline yourself to stay committed at the task at hand, because now you're believing that you can't even complete the task. So now all these thoughts are running through your mind, and they're discouraging your thinking pattern process, and they're downloading ideas of failure inside your head. And once those ideas of failure are downloaded inside of your head, it is very easy for you to lose your commitment to the task at hand, because you have allowed the downloads from failures of the things that you were not successful with when you was trying to complete this task to overpower you and lose your commitment to the task at hand, so you cannot achieve what you're setting out to achieve. So what you got to do, you got to get that belief system back and recommit yourself. See, a lot of times we have to recommit ourselves to tasks at hand, because a lot of times things happen. Like I say, things can be going good, and then life happens and everything gets flipped and turned upside down. And now that can cause you to lose your commitment to the task at hand. But what I'm saying to you this morning in my morning live wake-ups, no matter how rough the road gets, no matter how hard the hills are to climb, no matter how much of a struggle it is for you to complete the task at hand, you have to learn how to govern yourself within your mindset to stay committed to the task at hand, so you can complete the task at hand. Because without commitment, you cannot achieve nothing great in life. You cannot complete a task at hand when you're not committed to it. You have to be committed. It's just like, say for instance, if you're trying to learn how to do something, it takes commitment. You cannot learn how to ride a bike if you're not committed to learning how to ride that bike. You cannot complete a task if you're not committed to learning and doing everything that you need to do within the necessary process to complete the task at hand. And that's what we must realize, is that at all times, we must stay committed to the task at hand. We cannot allow people's opinion to define our commitment that we have to the task at hand if we're serious about completing our task at hand. Anytime somebody tells me that I cannot complete a task at hand, I look at them and I just say, hey, you know what? Just sit back and watch me do it. Because I'm not going to allow them to tell me what I can and cannot do. I'm not going to allow them to put limitations on my life to where I've got to live in a box and I'm not able to be committed to a task at hand, so I can perform a task at hand to create a better lifestyle for me and my family. Or I can get to the next level in life, or I can gain more knowledge on a certain situation and become more committed to it and get better at it. And then I can accomplish whatever it is I'm setting out to accomplish out of it. But I have to stay committed to the task at hand. I cannot allow what people say, what people do, hold me back. And a lot of us have done that. We'll be so hyped up at completing the task at hand, and it starts out great and it's working great and everything's going great. But as soon as we hit a bump in the road, and then other people start to say, well, I told you, Greg, that wasn't going to work. I told you was going to have this problem over here. I told you was going to do this. And now all those I told you so's, you let those I told you so's get inside your head and cloud your thinking pattern process, and you lose your commitment to the task at hand that you're trying to perform, because of the simple fact that you lose your self-confidence. And when you lose your self-confidence, you lose your belief within yourself. And that's why it's very important to have a high belief system at all times. PMA, positive mental attitude, is the most important thing to staying committed to a task at hand. If you have a PMA, a positive mental attitude towards performing a task at hand, you're going to perform that task, because there's nothing that nobody can say or do that's going to change your PMA, your positive mental attitude that you have towards completing that task at hand, and you're able to stay committed. But if you don't have a PMA, a positive mental attitude of succeeding in whatever the task is at hand and staying committed to it, until you achieve it and you become successful at it, then you're not going to be able to govern yourself accordingly to where you can stay committed to the task at hand. And no matter how much you don't feel like moving on and being committed and keep trying to achieve whatever this is you set out to achieve, if you stay committed to it and you have that commitment inside of your mind and inside of your heart that no matter what it takes, I'm going to be successful in accomplishing this task at hand. And I'm going to prove to people that I can do it. But that's within your belief system, because I say this all the time. Whatever the mind can conceive, it can achieve. But it has to conceive and believe in order to achieve. So you got to stay committed to the task at hand with your high belief system and with your PMA, positive mental attitude, to where you know that there's nothing nobody can say, nobody can do that's going to distract you from performing and giving it 100% to stay committed to the task at hand that you're setting out to accomplish. Because your commitment to your task at hand that you're setting out to accomplish, it determines whether you're going to be successful or unsuccessful in staying committed to the task at hand so you can complete it. But if you have not put together a schedule and a plan of commitment to discipline yourself to keep moving on when you don't feel like moving on, when things are not going right, when you don't see a way out, and but you got to stay committed. You stay committed, you stay in there, you hang in there, and you believe in yourself, and you allow yourself to know that no matter what it takes, I'm not giving up on my commitment that I have to be successful at achieving this task at hand. Because I know once I stay committed to this task at hand that I'm setting out to achieve, once I am able to accomplish this in a successful manner, it's going to be a game changer in my life. It's going to give me a different lifestyle than what I'm living right now. It's going to show me how to live a different lifestyle. It's going to open up doors and give me ideas on how to create a better lifestyle than what I have. But I've got to learn how to stay committed to the task at hand, because my commitment level that I have to this is going to determine my success or failure within being able to complete this task at hand in a way to where it can be benefiting to me and my family in the long run. So when you set out to do something, remember, stay committed. Have those things inside of your head that's going to allow you to stay committed. And if you have to think about things like this, say, hey, you know what? I've got to stay committed to this task at hand and performing this task and being successful at this task because my family's depending on me to do this. I got to do this for them. And when you have a purpose for doing something, it's easy to stay committed to it. But when you don't have no real purpose for doing something, as soon as one thing get a little hard within your commitment to completing a task, now you start to doubt yourself and feel like you're not good enough to complete this task or feel like you cannot complete this task. But I'm just telling you right now, you have to learn how to stay committed to the task at hand in order to be able to perform that task and get to the next level in life. Because you have to realize yourself, you make your own decisions within the commitments in life, and the things that you achieve in life is within your commitment that you have to staying committed to completing tasks at hand. If you can stay committed, then you can complete just about any task at hand. But here's the thing that you have to realize, a lot of times it's not easy to stay committed. Because like I say, we have these things that get in the way called life. Things happen in life. Certain situations happen in life. and things slow you down and hold you back. But the thing is, even when you have a setback in life, you have to find your way to get back committed to whatever that task was at hand that you was trying to complete. You know, you don't worry about how long it's going to take you to complete that task, because if you have consistency and you're committed to that task at hand, you will eventually get that task complete. But you've got to learn how to stay committed to the task at hand within your self-perseverance belief level in yourself, and knowing that you're going to do everything that it takes to stay committed to complete the task at hand, because you want it. You want it bad. You see by using in visualization in your subconscious mind way of thinking, that by you staying committed to this task at hand and being able to achieve this task at hand and being able to be successful at it, that it's going to take you to another level in life. It's going to grow you, and it's going to teach you how to grow yourself in a more respectful manner and to be more successful in life and be able to achieve more and do more in life. But you just got to stay committed to the task at hand in order to keep encouraging yourself to keep moving on strong when it seems like things are not going right. See, one of the hardest things for people to do is to keep moving on strong when things are not going in their favor. That's the hardest time for them to stay committed to the task at hand and keep moving forward so they can do what they need to do to complete the task at hand. But this is what I'm saying to you in my morning life wake-ups this morning. Stay committed to the task at hand, and just remember your commitment level to the task at hand is your success level to achieving success in whatever the task at hand is that you're trying to achieve. But you cannot achieve it if you don't believe that you can. If you can't conceive and believe that you have already achieved this task at hand, then you're not going to be able to achieve it. And the only way you can achieve it is you got to stay committed. And your commitment stays and lies within your belief level of your confidence within yourself, and how you believe that you can do what it takes and you have what it takes to be able to complete this task at hand. But you cannot complete no task at hand that you set out to do if you're not committed. And that's why I say you got to stay committed to the task at hand, because your commitment level determines your success or failure within you being able to accomplish whatever it is you set out to accomplish. Whatever task is at hand, your commitment level determines your success. And that's what we must all realize. Once we realize that, now we know that we can stay committed to the task at hand. And this is what we should ask ourselves sometimes. How bad do we want to complete this task at hand that we're committed to, that we're focusing on, that we're staying committed to? Because, and then once you're able to distinguish that, now you know where your confidence level is within the task at hand, and you know where your commitment level is as well. And now you're able to perform whatever task at hand that you set out to perform, because there's no way that there's nothing nobody can say or do that's going to make you lose that commitment to complete that task at hand, because you're not going to listen to them. You have a different thinking pattern process. You have adapted a different thinking pattern process of no matter what it takes, no matter how hard it is, no matter how many obstacles I got to overcome or go through or go under, I'm going to stay committed to the task at hand until it's complete. And once you learn how to do that for yourself, now you learn how to adapt a different mindset. You adapt a mindset of PMA, which is called a positive mental attitude. And when you adapt a PMA mindset, a positive mental attitude, now you can stay committed to the task at hand. But you cannot stay committed to the task at hand if you cannot learn how to adapt a PMA, which is a positive mental attitude. Because once you adapt a positive mental attitude, there's no task out there that you can try that you're not going to be able to perform, because you're going to commit yourself to it. And once you commit yourself to it, you're not going to give up until you get what you want out of it. No matter how long it takes you to accomplish it, just stay committed. That's what we have to realize is the most important thing is our commitment level to our task at hand determines our success level in being able to achieve whatever it is which we set out to achieve. But we have to realize that we have to stay committed. No matter what, we can't allow other people to distract us and allow us to quit on our commitment to complete a task at hand. Because the minute you allow someone to get inside your head and discourage you from completing your mission or living out your dreams or your goals, now you have let yourself down. You have allowed other people to allow you to let yourself down. And you don't want to let yourself down. You want to always be committed to yourself. You want to always believe in yourself. You always want to have self-confidence. You always want to have self-perseverance. You always want to have consistency within yourself. But the only way you can have all those things is that you've got to keep a PMA, which is a positive mental attitude at all times, because that's what keeps you to where you can stay committed to the task at hand, and whatever that task is, you're not going to stop until you achieve it, because your commitment level is not going to allow you to do something else outside of you not staying committed to the task at hand. And like I said, it's not easy. It's not easy. One of the hardest things is to stay committed to something when you're trying to achieve it, because a lot of things happen. Life happens, ups and downs happen. Financial situations happen. Family situations happen. Things happen in life. But what we have to realize, when things happen in life, we've got to learn how to stay committed. We got to say, okay, well, you know what? That did happen. There's nothing I can do about that. But what I can do is just learn how to stay committed to my task at hand that I'm setting out to perform, because I know if I stay committed to my task at hand that I'm setting out to perform, whatever these other obstacles are along the way that I'm facing, I will be able to go over them. I will be able to hurdle over them. I will have the confidence to believe and know that they're not going to stop me and hold me back, because I'm staying committed to the task at hand. And that's what we have to realize, is we must stay committed to the task at hand at all times, no matter how hard the task gets to complete. Because you cannot complete no task at hand if you don't have the confidence within yourself and your self-confidence and your self-belief that you can. But in order for you to have all that, you got to stay committed to the task at hand. And you got to believe, and you've got to know that no matter what it takes, I'm staying committed. I'm not going to allow nobody to stop me from this commitment that I have made to myself to become the first generational millionaire in my family. I'm just not, because I'm staying committed. I'm doing little things on a daily basis to get there. And as long as I stay committed to those tasks at hand that I'm doing on a daily basis, the little things and staying committed, I will eventually become the first generational millionaire in my family, because I'm going to stay committed to the task at hand. And that's what I'm saying to you. Whatever you're trying to achieve in life, you got to learn that the most important thing is to stay committed to the task at hand, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how rough it gets, no matter how many obstacles you have to overcome, no matter how much people talk about you, No matter how much people tell you you cannot achieve this. Go out there, give it 100%, do everything you need to do in your will to stay committed to the task at hand, and I guarantee you, in due time, you will complete that task and you will get the successful lifestyle that you deserve. But you have to learn staying committed to the task at hand is the most important thing to you being able to achieve it. And you also have to develop a PMA, which is a positive mental attitude, and that helps you to stay committed to the task at hand as well. So that's what I'm saying to you. Don't allow distractions to take you off from your commitment that you have to achieving your goals, your dreams, your visions, whatever they are in life. Excuse me, because once you allow that, now you have lost your commitment level to yourself. And once you lose your commitment level to yourself, then you're not going to have the courage to want to keep going on, moving on strong, to stay committed to the task at hand so you can go out there and perform that task and be the greatest at it that you possibly can be and get what you deserve out of it. You know, if you're investing in yourself slowly and you're trying to get to the level of where, you know, you have fun, freedom, and fulfillment in your lifestyle, stay committed to investing. No matter how many investments you do that don't work out, don't give up, because there are good investments out there. You just have to do your research. But the only way you can do your research is staying committed to the task at hand. And when you know that you're committed, nobody can stop you. You know, the great Les Brown said, if you're not willing to learn, nobody can teach you. But if you're willing to learn, nobody can stop you. And that's what my great Les Brown said, one of my mentors. So just remember, always have a PMA, positive mental attitude, and you can stay committed to whatever task at hand that you're trying to accomplish. But now, once again, like I said, I thank each and every one of you all for stopping by my morning life, wake ups this morning. But I just want to leave this with you, and I want you to really think about it. If you have something going on right now in your life that you're trying to achieve, and you have fell off of your commitment to your task at hand, I suggest right now that you find a way to get back committed to that task at hand so you can achieve what it is that you want. Because if you did not want it, you never would have started trying to achieve it. But you just got discouraged because things wasn't going right. But I'm telling you right now, life is full of ups and downs. So don't give up. Stay committed to the task at hand so you can get what you want out of life, so you can live the lifestyle that you deserve on your terms and not on somebody else's terms. So you can write the own blueprint to your own story. You can write your own book. You can flip the pages to your own book. You have control over your own life, unlike someone else having control over your life. And that's how you stay committed, and that's what gives you control over your own life, when you stay committed to the task at hand until you perform it and you become successful. So with that being said, I just want to challenge you. Stay committed to the task at hand, no matter what it is, because you are the greatest and you can achieve it. But you just got to keep believing in yourself and staying committed to the task at hand. So once again, thank each and every one of you all for stopping by my morning life wake ups this morning. And I just want you to do me a favor, like, comment, and share on this video, because I know that there's probably somebody out there right now this morning that woke up with a struggle of staying committed to the task at hand that they're trying to perform because they've had all these ups and downs. So I'm here to tell you, just keep pushing forward. Just keep pushing forward. Keep a high self-confidence level and keep a high consistency level, and you'll be okay. You'll be fine. Now, this morning, I got a call to action by ZenseMakesSense.com, which is my new product called Skin Tech. It cleans, moisturizes, and protects. It protects you from viruses from up to 4 hours, from viruses, bacteria, harmful chemicals. And if you're interested in that product, click the link below at thismakesense.com. And like I said, once again, my name is Greg Young, coming to you live from Davenport, Florida. And I just want you to stay committed to the task at hand until you have achieved the success that you want out of it, no matter what it is. But just stay committed and believe in yourself. So like I said, once again, if you're going to work, drive safe on the highway. Once you get to work, work safe. And I just like each and every one of you all. I like your comments, your shares, and keep them coming. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I know that there's somebody out there right now this morning that needs to hear this message to stay committed to the task at hand, because they woke up this morning on the verge of giving up. So I'm encouraging you right now, don't give up. Add another log to the fire and stay committed to the task at hand. So once again, thank each and every one of you all for stopping by my morning live wake-ups this morning. And I just want to say God bless you all. I love each and every one of you all. Thank you for your likes, comments, and shares. Keep them coming. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And thank each and every one of you all. And God bless you all. God loves you. So do I. Have a blessed day and good.